Ah! Yorkie the Barbarian here. Before the founding of House Yorkie, before Yorkshire was even on the maps, there was my people, the Brigands of Brigantia. Now let me take you back in time to my time in Golarion in the Stolen Lands. Well, Yorkshire as it is now, as Pathfinder Kingmaker continues. We're about to head out. Let's just take a look at the events. 1 day, Right-Legged Plague with Chandra. 14 days for trade taxes with our lass here. Some of these might be different because the save didn't take, so it stepped back a little bit and I had to play it back to where we were. Mysterious Cult 18 days with Valerie. 32 days for Build a Temple of the Elk. All good. Now, our quests. Go to the trading post. Find out more about the trolls. Help Amiri. Find Casey. Show Dwarven Ruins to Harim. Now we were told to get to Ancient Curse. Get to the Bald Hilltop. Loyal servants. Go behind me. I don't want your ass on the camera. They like to see you, but not your ass. Right. Court alchemists. Talk to Bokken. All good. So, can we survive at the Bald Hilltop with whatever this curse is doing? I think that's the first question, isn't it? Actually, first question, let's talk to Casey. See what she and her Sunshine Band are up to.
Hello, my savior.
Oh.
You asked if we'd meet again. And here I am.
All right, there. It's a
I
pretty
see
name.
your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power?
Oh, yeah.
I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lord, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
Well, it might take a bit because I got other stuff to do, but I'll be there. Wait, I wish to ask you something.
Forgive me, nymphs are not made for cities. The noise and vanity of human settlements vex me. I will answer all your questions, but there, in the silence of my asylum.
I was happy to help. I'll see you in your chambers.
So long. I will await you there, as the ground waits for spring under the heavy winter's snow.
I mean, you're a nymph, you're basically immortal, so it don't matter how long you wait. Won't seem like a day to you, will it?
I won't be halted.
There's Casey. A tense silence hangs over the house. Casey, your tiefling friend. She emerges from the shadows, but her eyes are staring into the distance. Seems to look right past you. I've got a hair in my mouth. You hour? TikTok? That yours? Yes. No, not now. The turmoil is suddenly over, but you see fear in Casey's eyes. Her blue eyes. It's you. I wanted to say hi. Please don't be afraid. You tell me the truth. What's going on? The girl closed her eyes and clenched her fist, obviously in the grip of strong emotion, but the one you cannot read. I knew it couldn't last forever. Why did he even make this rule? If he knew it would be impossible to keep. Form Decay took good action. He takes a deep breath, opens her eyes, and speaks with firm resolve. Come what may, you should know Yorkie the Barbarian. A person you know by name of Casey does not exist. My real name is Kaliki. And it's a long story, and such stories are better told by a welcoming fire. Will you hear me out? Yeah, let's go. The girl rests her head on your arm and stares off into the distance, lost in memories. Stories by the fire in the desert where I was born. My fondest memory. When the day is done, hosts and guests, parents and children, friends and rivals, all gather under the fire. By the fire under the stairs. Under the fire? Who? To tell their tales. All they did, all they witnessed, all they heard from other travellers and the whispers carried by the desert winds. My sister and I often snuck in to hear those stories, hiding in the shadows just beyond the circle of light and warmth. We are hellspawn, you see, tieflings are unwelcome guests in Kadira, unblessed by the light of merciful Sarenrae. We grew up sleeping in common tent, scavenging food here and there, like orphans, all but outcast and disowned. We were 13 when we left, and set off to find happiness in the cities. And everyone we left behind sighed with relief. My sister and I were twins, but as different as the sun and moon. Her name is Kenra, which means silent flame. She is fire, a cold fire, but one that turns everything to ash. I am a river. It brings me joy to give water to tired travellers and nurture green shoots. But when I flood, I am bound to bring death. The girl's eyes are full of sorrow. Despite our differences, we are one. Our lives belong to divine Nethys, and by his mercy we now live in turns. While one of us is here, the other sleeps in another plane. And when she wakes up, we switch places just as you witnessed. So this is why you didn't remember me when we were talking about Jamante Eldori. How could I remember you? I'd never met you at the time. That was Canra. She was the one who talked to you at the reception and helped you fight off the assassins. We usually write each other's notes, recounting in detail all that happened, and describing any friends that Casey had made. By that time we switched right in the middle of a mansion engulfed in fire and filled with assassins. Canara didn't have the time to write any notes. And how is it you begin to live in turns? Kaliki lowers her head. This story, one I've never told to anyone before. No one in the whole world. And it's not easy to confide in a stranger. There's too much grief and guilt in it. If you don't mind, but I'll not go into all the details. You see, my sister died. I thought you were not going into details. And I couldn't get over it. Canada was killed by a soul eater, a monster summoned by secret followers of Abaddon's archdemons. Those who summoned him died in the fight, but the beast was too strong for my sister. And I wasn't even there to protect her. Kaliki catches her breath. We'd just had a fight and we both did some stupid things just before, but I don't want to talk about that now. When I found out what happened to my sister, I was ready to make a deal with any power, if only I could just get her back. I found such a power. I was contacted by the Arcanothane, a herald of the god Nethys himself. She promised she would return Canra to life, but on two conditions. First, we must both keep the agreement of a secret. Second, we would never be able to meet again. And so our new life began. We now flee through the world guarding our secret, always introducing ourselves as Casey, to hold that there are two of us. And we switch places with each other at random. While one lives, the other sleeps in a demiplane. One created especially for us. And you can't control them? No, we can't. They happen at random, most often while we're sleeping, but sometimes in broad daylight. That's why we can never stay in one place for long. When someone witnesses us switch, we usually tell them tales of a special magical way of travelling. But people start noticing things and begin to figure things out. Truth be told, I'm so tired of having to pretend. We knew this couldn't last forever. And now the truth is finally out. What's the point in this? This is certainly inspired by dissociative identity disorder, innit? It's kind of playing with it and making it fantastic and not accurate, but yeah. You revealed your secret to me, and you broke one of the rules set by your deitess herald. Yes, will you make me regret this, Yorkie the Barbarian? I felt you might be someone who could help my sister and me change our fates. What do you want from me? You must have some reason you must have come here for a reason. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Canada was supposed to tell you of an ancient treasury that we've been looking for. Gold isn't the only thing of value in this place. It may contain an ancient relic taken by Taldan raiders from a respected Cadirian temple of Nethys. It's an unusual relic called a Disc of the Eclipse. I once heard a beautiful story that it was created from the shadow that hides the sun and the moon. But I don't think that could be the truth. Nethys is a god of magic, who was once a mortal wizard, and relics from this temple are usually very powerful. There are many among his followers who think that resolving the mysteries of magic, even rivaling their deity, is the best way to serve him. One such follower created the disc long ago, in the recent past. According to legend, it gave its owners control over plane and travel, but only pairs of wizards, bound by unbreakable ties, could use it. While one of them travelled the planes, the other was his anchor in our world, and they could switch between them. Do you now see why we desperately want to find the disc? It might help us understand how the switch between me and Canada works, and it should make our divine patron happy. Nethys and the citizens value the desire to understand the mysteries of magic above all else. How did it come to the stolen lands? It was brought here by Taldans from the 5th Army of Exploration. Taldor and Kadira were enemies long ago. Thousands of years ago, a soldier broke into the Temple of Nethys and stole the relic to sell it, or secretly hoard it as an heirloom. Hundreds of years later, his own kin, or the kin of his 100th buyer, brought the disc to these lands, where the Taldans had come, uninvited as usual, and which they finally vanished from with little trace. Sometimes history is an intricate lace. You'd never guess where it begins and ends. Where is it? It was called Sorrowflow in the chronicle we read. It was once a Taldan town founded by the veterans of the 5th Army of Exploration. It stood on the shores of a turbulent river, and that was what destroyed it. One night, a terrible flood devastated the settlement, killing many and driving the rest to flee. Only the tower on the cliff remained, which was too high for the flood to reach. Water covered the ruins for a long time, but last year it receded. My friends found a chronicle which recounted the destruction of the city, and spoke of the Disc of the Eclipse, which was kept there. They managed to track down the ruins, but frightened away by monsters and beasts from the area. Yep, I can help, I'll do it. Right, means I could fight, doesn't it? I'll wait for you there at Sorrowflow, and please, let's explore the ruins together. Just the two of us. That sounds a bad move. Alright, I'll be there, but I need to get a bit stronger before I do that alone. Right, let's head out. Oh, actually, let's go sleep first. Get people away from death's door. Here we go. Nothing new there. Wasn't sure if she'd have finished that, I guess not. Right, head out. Can we deal with this curse or not? That's the question. Alright. Alright, enter.
What troubles you?
Just go up a little.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Love that. I didn't expect them to spring up before we could see them. So we need to get ourselves activated to begin with.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Na orama. Na orama. Na orama.
I stand ready.
Bless. On a... On the dog. On you. Well, summon monster 3 when we're there.
Any fun to be
Reg.
had?
I think everyone's wearing some kind, but she might not be. She's not. Alright, Reg, give
A
your
reckoning is at hand.
give your girl one of them.
What's the hold? What troubles you?
Give us a song, Linz.
What for Gorum?
Serves you right.
Attack them and I don't get the penalty. Ooh, there's a bunch of them.
I'll cut you.
Tear them apart!
Strike as one.
Out of my way!
No, they're down.
Consider me provoked.
Missed. That's another one. Greater, alright.
You deserved it.
Put them in. 39 hit points, okay.
Die for me.
They go down!
Almost, not quite. Just fire.
Do not hold back.
Run them through!
It's another.
This is for you!
Is it? Because you didn't give it to him, you missed. Ooh. It's an old kiss move. Lindsay. What do we need?
Any last wishes?
Don't know how much health she has.
Bleed for me.
Not when you do that.
Let's hear you cry.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Feel me.
Ow! Old person on me.
This is not the end.
It's close. Oh, come on.
Fear me.
Time to go raging.
Bring it!
Time to drop one of these out soon.
Magritium Turinos.
Tear them apart!
And this.
Magritium Turinos.
Back with another of these.
Damn.
Oh, it's taking some damage. Baby throw succeeded, unfortunately.
I'll cut you.
Ooh, nice.
They go down!
Doom spider down.
Die.
No ball. Missed. And now it's a matter of who can stand up and do the hits. And it's us. Nice. Alright, so anyone got a not got a ring? You don't. Good. Anyone not got a cloak? You don't. Anyone else not got a cloak? Xavier, you can have that. Now this one is flat-footed and flanked. Give that to Reg. This is Elvenkind mobility. Who's our mobility champ? Octavia, apparently. Octavia, have some more. Does anyone not have a ring? We all do, don't we? No, you don't. Lesser archery, you can have them. You are bow slinging and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Mighty constitution. But now, Reg, you can have that. But if we get Casey, I think she's a kineticist. And she'll benefit from that more. Right. Doesn't the storyteller have something to tell us about this? Maybe we don't have everything. 6. Oh wait, hang on. Okay. Have we even spoken to the storyteller? See, that's a problem when you're on your own one as well. Yorkie's running one for his own amusement. Right, now that's the bald hilltop. Next thing I want to do is go up to here. And see about having a word with Oleg.
I need to catch my breath.
Don't worry about it. There we are.
A rest.
My strength betrays me.
Not Oleg, Bokken, I mean. Hey, Bokken! Come be our alchemist. The old man peers at you with an inquisitory smile. Not inquisitive, inquisitory. That sounds more like it's an inquisition. I call alchemist me, that'd be a first. Bokken finally sighs and lowers his head. Gah, fine, come up, mate. You've been kind to me, killed those damn spies and brought an old man some berries. I'll work for you, just one thing. I need a new lab. Some place to keep all my bottles and ingredients. Workshop, yes? And as for me, don't worry, I'll do my part. Right, excellent. Oleg, show me your wares. Don't care about that, or that. What's this? We'll keep the wands, we might need them. I think we're fine with that. Hang on, none of us are using that, are they, Flame Plus? Right, that's that. I'm pretty sure if we head back to our home base, actually, before we head back to home base, let's get out of here.
I need to catch my breath.
Not what I want. Artisans like Bokken, nice. Immunity +1, loyalty +4, divine +1. Nice work, Chandra. Nah. Did we not build a place up here? I guess not. Put it down Bit River. I could have sworn we had... Ah, of course. The save went back, didn't it? Save didn't quite save right. That's why there were only 3 saves there. It deleted it. Oh well, such is life. Build. Enter. Build. Tavern and Longhouse. Tavern or Longhouse. Alright, so Longhouse. Tavern. Which also wants to be next to Longhouse. And wants to be next to Barracks. We can do stocks. Them off the way there. Wooden wall. Don't have anywhere to put a watchtower. Shop next to tavern. Smithy next to shop. Shrine next to Longhouse. Wasn't it a monument next to shrine or was it herbalist? Herbalist next to shrine. And then here's monument. There we go, that's full. We not built anything in here. Right, let's just get this stuff built up, shall we? Here's shrine. Longhouse. Monument. Barracks. Wooden wall. And tavern. Shop. There we are, see? Still some places to go, but we can't fill them in yet. Right, and we'll just head down. Home base. Check in there.
I require rest.
Oh yeah, forgot to rest. Never mind.
I'd like to sit at a desk in my own library, writing memoirs, with someone bringing me a nice cup of hot tea. Oh, who am I kidding? I wouldn't be able to sit still for a day.
What's it about unrest? They're worried. Uh-oh. I got minus 44 build points. What the hell happened? Oh god, that's not good. And I can't buy any. Alright, we need to sell some stuff. Okay, back positive. That wasn't fun. Several bandit encampments are emerging now, marchers. They plunder the peasants, rob travellers and merchants, even tax gatherers. Right. Nothing else there. Just have a look how we're doing. 3,301. Okay, and next time we'll move on again. I've been Yorkie the Barbarian, this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, and you've been fantastic. See you on.